If you're dreaming of a quaint boutique-style community with charming streetscapes, inviting front porches, and a warm neighborly feel, look no further. I found the perfect community that offers all this and more. Today we are in St. Cloud, which is located in the heart of Osceola County and a few minutes away from Lake Nona. This location is about 30 minutes away from Orlando International Airport, about 45 minutes away from all other theme parks, shopping, and restaurants. But within this area and about 15 minutes away, you have supermarkets, doctor's offices, hospitals, shopping, and everything super close by. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the home. Today we'll be previewing a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square foot home with a 2-car garage. As you walk up to the home, the first thing you notice is the big, beautiful front porch. Great area for you to be able to meet your neighbors, maybe watch the kids as they ride the bike down the neighborhood. Perfect for 2 chairs and a little table the same way you see it here. Now let's go ahead and preview the inside of the home. As you walk into the home, the first thing you notice is the super high door that has the glass insert, so lots of light coming in. To the left is the stairs to go upstairs. Then here you have a nice understair storage that also can double as a pantry and a nice little area to put things down when you walk into the home. As you walk further and on your right-hand side, you have your first of 4 bedrooms. This first bedroom is on the first floor and it is a decent sized room. It does have a closet on this wall here, so it can be used as a bedroom or as you see it here as an office. As an office, it fits the furniture really well, but if you wanted to make it a bedroom, you could easily fit a bed on this wall with 2 nightstands, maybe a TV and a dresser here, and you still have quite an amount of space to walk around the bed so you don't feel cramped. Then as you get out of this room and directly to the right-hand side, you have a full bathroom. It has the quartz countertop, the brown cabinets, which are nice and modern, sleek looking cabinets. You have your mirror and your lights, and then the shower stall has the tile that goes all the way to the ceiling. And I love a nice window inside of a bathroom, so you get lots of light coming in. Now this is a great option since it is right next to this bedroom that's downstairs. If you have someone who doesn't want to walk up and down the stairs, maybe an in-law suite, it is a great option because the bathroom is a full bathroom and it is right next to that bedroom. Then as you walk out from this area, you are instantly brought into the kitchen. This is a very nice kitchen, and something kind of new that I haven't seen in a while is beige cabinets. I've seen white, I've seen brown, I've seen gray. I really haven't seen beige, and I happen to like the sleek modern look of it with the black handles and the 42-inch. Then here you have your refrigerator. You also have a nice cabinet that's above it that's pushed out, so you can actually reach up there. I'm pretty short and I can kind of reach there, but most people should be able to reach up in there and use it rather than have it being useless space. Then you have all of this area here that's counter space. You have the really pretty quartz with kind of that simple vining, so it's white, but it has a little pop of color, which makes it look nice. Here you have your flat top stove. You have your microwave, and then on this side you have a dishwasher. You also have the very pretty backsplash that kind of mimics this countertop, but it has a little bit more veining to it, so it gives a little bit of a pop of color. Then you have all of the black. So you have the black here, you have the black on the handles, which I always like for a pop of color. Then the island is actually a brown color. So this is kind of the kitchens that have the different color cabinets. So the beige and the brown, to me, look really nice together. Also nice big space here. So as you're preparing food, you have 4 stools that could easily fit there. You also have the light, so lots of light in this area. And it is right next to the dining room and the family room, so great for entertaining. Don't know too much about these chairs because they kind of remind me of chairs I had way back in the day when I was younger. So a little bit of a retro feel in a modern house, which is nice. It's a nice balance. Then here you have a area which is not too big. So I like the way that they styled it with this circle table, so it's not anything that you can't fit 6 chairs in. It's a nice size right under the chandelier, but it's not so big that it goes into the family room. If you wanted to get a regular square table, you could also do that. I just wouldn't recommend anything too big because the door to go outside is right here and you don't want to block that exit. You also have the big windows that bring in lots of light, and this goes out to your porch area, which we'll look at later. Then directly in front of you, you have your family room. Nice size family room again. The 2 windows that bring in lots of light. Here they have 2 chairs. They have a really big table in the middle, and then the 2 ottomans and the sofa. So as you can see, you can easily fit quite a bit of furniture here. Maybe a sectional, maybe a sofa and a love seat, a smaller table, lots of options. And then you have this big wall here that has the TV on it. That's a big TV, but if you want bigger, you definitely can fit bigger. The floors are very nice. So you have, this is actually tile. So it is a wood look tile that goes throughout the entire first floor of the home. Now let's go ahead and look at the second floor. As you get to the top of the stairs, directly to the right, you have this open area. Right now, they just have kind of a little thing here that you can put blankets in, but you can easily fit a desk here if you wanted to hang some art, maybe a nice little area with a chair and some books to read, but it has the nice big window, so lots of light coming in, and it can be perfectly used for multi-purposes. Right down the hallway and directly to the right of that little area, you have your second bedroom. This bedroom is facing the front of the house, so you have 2 big windows that let in lots of light. Here you have a standard closet. It's not a huge closet, but it definitely has enough space for a child or somebody to go ahead and put all their belongings in. This room has a full, I'd say this is probably a full-size bed, the 2 nightstands. They have art on that wall there, but you can go ahead and put a TV there, or if you want, you can put a smaller TV between the closet and the door. Nice ceilings, and you have the fixture up here, which you can go ahead and change to a fan, a chandelier, whatever you want to, but there's quite a bit of light in this first room. Then as you exit this room and directly to the right of it is another bedroom, which is about the same size. This is the third bedroom, and it is about the same size as the one that is directly next to it. This one has a window that faces the side of the house, so not as much sun, but you definitely do get quite a bit of light in. This room also is a nice size. So here you have, again, it looks like a full, maybe a queen size bed. The 2 nightstands, you have a little chair here to sit on, but more than enough room if you wanted to put a dresser, if you wanted to put a desk here. This entire wall would be for a TV, or you can also fit a TV on this wall. Then you have your closet here, same exact size closet as the one in the room next door. So not a humongous closet, but a standard closet, and then the light fixture that can be changed. As you walk out of this room and directly to the right, a little bit down the hallway, is where you have your primary suite. This primary suite has 2 windows on the side of the house. So again, light coming in, plus you have this one window over here. So lots of light flooding into the room. This is a big size room, so it has a little bit of a hallway before you get in. So great for privacy. This is a king size bed. They also have the 2 nightstands. Here they do have the dresser and that mirror, but you can easily put a TV there if you want to. You also have space here for a chair, and they also have another little table over here. So if you work from home and wanted to go ahead and use this for a computer space, you have more than enough room. Plus you have an entire wall here and on the other side that are empty, so you can at night art. You can go ahead and put whatever you wanted to. Then straight forward into the bathroom. This primary bathroom is a nice size. So right behind the door and hidden away is the room where your toilet would be. Then you have the double vanities, also quartz. Here they did the same beige as the ones downstairs. So again, it's a nice pop of color. I love when it has little drawers. It's much easier for the drawers for you to put all of your makeup, your hair products, store things away where you don't have to reach down and find it. Then you have the nice colored faucet, which is pretty. It gives a nice pop of color. Here they put 2 individual mirrors, which is something that I don't know that the builder does, but I do like 2 separate mirrors instead of just that one big one. Then you also have the lights. You have lots of lighting here as well with these lights on the ceiling. And you have a nice big shower. So this shower is not only wide, but it's also deep. So when you walk in, you have to walk a little bit before you go ahead and turn on the water. I'm one that likes a real hot shower, so you can get in there, turn it on, make it as hot as you want to without getting wet, and then go in afterwards. You also have a nice big window, which is high, so unless you're 6 or 7 feet tall, nobody can see you while you're taking a shower, but it's nice to have that light coming in. Then you have your big closet directly in front. This is a nice, spacious closet. I am super picky about my closet space and I don't share it unless it's a pretty big size. So this is a closet that I would easily share with my husband. You have one shelf here, a super long shelf here, and one at the back. So it's more than enough room for clothing. You also know that it is a high ceiling, so you can go ahead and put extra shelves here, or if you wanted to put maybe some baskets or a dresser in here, it would fit without a problem. Plus all of the floor room for shoes or suitcases, anything you need can easily go on the floor. Now let's go ahead and look at the backyard. On this floor plan, you have the French doors at the back of the house that lead out to the porch area. There is a nice sized porch here, which you can of course go ahead and put screens and a door on. And then it takes you out to the garage area. So this house is a little bit different than most of the ones that we're used to looking at. This is a bungalow. So a bungalow is more of like a detached townhome. So you have most of your yard space in front, and then you have your 2-car garage at the back of the house. So instead of being at the front, it's at the back, which allows you to have that big, beautiful, inviting porch. And you do still have a little bit of area on either side. So if you have a dog, if the kids just want to run around and play in the backyard, there's more than enough room for them to be able to go ahead and do that. Now let's go ahead and recap about the house and the community. So the home that we just viewed is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's 2,034 square feet on 2 stories with a 2-car garage. Remember, this is that bungalow, which is kind of a single-family townhome. So you don't have a lot of land around you, and the community maintains everything, but you don't have walls on either side. So it's kind of a detached townhome. At the time of this video, these homes are selling for about $440,000, and there's 3 different elevations that you can choose from for the front porch that would bring that up about $3,000 or $4,000. Now, let's talk about the community itself. This is a small, quaint boutique community, so there'll only be 85 homes within the entire community. There is no CDD, and the HOA is only $92 a month. Now, what does that HOA get you? You have a nice big pond with benches, so you can sit down and have a picnic, maybe read a good book, and relax by the pond. There's also a dog park, so you can go ahead and meet your neighbors and have your dogs get out and socialize. You also have a kids playground that is within the community itself. Right now, this builder is offering some amazing incentives if you work with their preferred lender. They are giving $100,000 in flex cash. So what can you do with that flex cash? You can use it towards the upgrades in the home. Remember, you can customize the home, so you can use that towards the upgrades. You can use it towards a particular lot that you want to sit on. You can use it towards the asking price, so to reduce the asking price. You could also use it towards closing cost and to go ahead and buy down the interest rate. Now, the type of financing that you can do on this home is FHA, VA, and conventional loans. FHA is it's not a first-time home buyer program. It's for people who are living in the home as their primary residence. So that is the most popular option, and that's 3.5% down. And then you would finance the remainder of it and then get the closing cost incentive of that flex cash from the builder. Then you have the option of a conventional loan. Conventional loan also can be used as a primary resident. And if you do it as a primary resident, you can do it as 3 to 5% down. If it is a second home and you live somewhere else and you only use this home every couple of months, then you do a 10% down with a conventional loan. And for all of the investors out there, it's 20% down to go ahead and buy the home and then just use it as an investment. So usually for rental purposes only. And then you have your VA loan. So VA loan is 100% financing. So that's 0% down. And that is for active military or for anyone who has served in the military. And if you have served in the military or are in the military right now, we do want to thank you for your service. My husband and I have a son that is currently stationed in Alaska, and he's in the Air Force. So we know the sacrifices that you and your families make, and we want to thank you for your service. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I understand that purchasing a home is the biggest investment you'll ever make in your life. My team and I are here to guide you every step of the process, from finding the perfect home to securing the best financing terms and closing on your property. We've got you covered. Whether you like this home or any other home in the area, feel free to reach out to me at the phone number below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell to get weekly updates of our future videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.